right? What? I should write the book, yeah, right. Who's gonna control the finances? Who's gonna wake up in the middle of the night if the kid has an issue? Are you gonna have kids? How many kids? Are you gonna raise the kids Protestant or Catholic? Are you gonna read the Bible? Here's a good question in premarital counseling that most won't ask, and this will save you a lot of problems. Are you a open or closed house? Who here grew up in an open house where all the kids would come by in the neighborhood? You know what I'm talking about, right? How many of you was raised in a closed house where your parents, yeah, okay, that's important though. Because all of a sudden, if you marry an open house person, this was not an issue for us, thankfully, at all. But I've seen it destroy marriages, and they've recovered, some not. An open house person marries a closed house person, they get married, they're inviting all their friends over, all the time. Barbecue, open up, and the closed house person is like, this is crazy. I wasn't raised like this. And none of that gets filtered in the engagement. That's one of like 100 questions. That would be a good book we could write. 100 questions you should ask before you get married, right? That would be a good book,
That'd be fun.
Go ahead.
No. I was just saying the home is sacred.
I could go on, but that's like, you just have to, what premarital counseling should do, which it does a bad job of in most churches, is you must really know the nature of your spouse. Introvert, extrovert. What is their love language, right? Do they need time alone? Do they get filled up when you spend time with them? Or when they come home and they're beat down, do they need time alone? Here's a good one that almost no pastor will ever tell you. What is a vice that your spouse struggles with? And what is an acceptable vice and an unacceptable vice? So for example, an acceptable vice might be that you'll allow alcohol. We don't drink, right? So that for us, I'm not saying you have to do that, but for us, that's what works. So it's not even a question. Some men like cigars. I think they smell like, dead raccoons, but that's fine. Are you willing to smell a cigar? Have you ever smelled a cigar? Will your house be able to withstand cigar smoke inside? You're laughing. This is the stuff that breaks apart marriages. This is the stuff that creates isolation, and it must be flushed out in the engagement period, not in the honeymoon period or 2 years in. And so other vices, which is like, we're not gonna watch R-rated movies, or we're not gonna swear. You'd be amazed at how many marriages all of a sudden, the husband's just dropping F-bombs. She's like, whoa, like we don't do that around here. You see, who's gonna cook, right? What does it mean to take time off? Here's another one. What type of vacations are you guys gonna take? This is very important. Right? What? I should write the book, yeah, right.